Well, hey folks, BC7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Farm Sim 15. If it's your first time here, thanks very much for stopping by. Oh, you ladies are so noisy. I'm trying to talk here. Come on. Thanks very much for stopping by. We are here on the Watts farm. Yes, indeed. But as you can see by the real-time mod up in the top right, it is, in fact, Wednesday the 16th, and that means that I have, as I said I would, completely deleted Farm Sim 15, reinstalled it, and added the newest version of this map. So we are now playing Watts Farm version 1.3, as opposed to the 1.1 beta that I was playing. And changes. What has changed? Well, a lot has changed around the shop itself. Certainly a lot from the original, and yet still more from the version I was playing. In the original, of course, the shop came fully fenced, etc. It just didn't quite work because things kept landing on the fence, and we all know what sort of havoc that can cause in a game that's got as an amazing a physics engine as Farm Sim does. Yeah. So, what I've done so far, I've bought us 25 cows, 24 chickens, and sold everything else, except for the little Brantner trailer and our water trailer. And so what we need first and foremost... Oh, what else has changed? You now own, as you can see, fields 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, Clint tried to get the issue with the little one edge of that one field to transfer over so you could actually rework it, and it kept coming up, you don't actually own this. Yeah. Shy of basically remapping the entire field structure, this is the solution, was simply to include field 3 as being an owned field. Now there shouldn't be any more issues. So, as you can see, another change is this building that was back here that served little to no function is no longer there, and there's a really good reason for it, and I really like the reason for it. When you buy equipment, that's a little different too. As we can see here, first thing we're going to need, of course, is a harvester. And I'm going to get the same beastie that we had, which is the Kloss Matador Standard, as opposed to the Gigant. Same price. This is physically a little larger. And you can see it's got a bit more of a bum on it. It's got a little better grain capacity and takes a little bit bigger header. But this is a small farm. This guy will do us quite fine. And one of the things I really like about the modded gear, this is maintenance of $100 a day. The Kamika, I believe it is, that originally is recommended for this farm, is $480 a day maintenance. So, really good deal. Now, let's grab ourselves a header to go with it, and we're going to go with the 4.2 meter. The 6 meter, again, it's more for the Gigant. You'd end up filling the grain capacity on this thing in like a half a row of fields, so we don't really want to do that. So let's get this guy. And here is the really nice thing. See the way the kit's facing? Alright, in the last version, if I bought that header, it would appear right here where this harvester is, laid out lengthwise this way. So yeah, and unfortunately the connector would be on this side. So I would have the space from here to here to try and wiggle the snout of the harvester in and push the header halfway across the parking lot till I got it to a place where it would actually hitch up. Here, however, start her up, kick off the handbrake, and without that building behind us, look what we have. And let's hook her up. Beautiful. Isn't that so much better? There we go. So yeah, big improvements there. I don't know that that much else changed, but then again, there wasn't really that much that needed work. But right there, just not having to struggle and bash all the kit about and do the silliness that was required, right there is well worth the changing of the guard, as it were. So, let's open this. I just realized from this angle it kind of looks like a dumpster. But not an insult to the mod or the manufacturing even, just, I don't know, it's same sort of color and with this kind of speckled finish. It just really looks like a dumpster. Alright, let's take our little dog-legged harvester here. Of course, we figured out last time why that appears to be such a dog-legged little monster. Mainly because it is. It's got the offset rear wheels. So. Oops, I think I might have missed a bit. No! Yeah, you'd definitely walking this thing sideways down the fields. That's alright. I would imagine that in a way that's sort of a design thing. I don't know, maybe it makes it easier for lining up the next row. I don't know. Maybe it's just a way of making the mod actually work in the Giant's engine. Because I'm not a modder, I don't know these things. Alright. This is why I don't really want, I guess I should have probably actually just done a headland on this side so I don't have to drive all over my wheat. Yeah, another good reason not to be going with the big 6-meter, 20-foot header right away. It's pretty tight little spaces. Besides, I think coming down the driveway I might have clipped Buddy's caravan there, or travel trailer if you're from my part of the world. And that's probably not a good thing. I doubt he'd appreciate that, eh? Alright, we're darn near half full. No, we're well over half full now, but there you go. So yeah, we're also supposed to get the new version of the old streams map today. It's, I was supposed to actually have it by now, but when I fired up the computer at 6-something in the AM this morning, I was greeted with a message that there was an announcement from Black Sheep Modding, and as it turned out, the announcement was, well, there's a 4-hour delay to the download. So I still got about another hour before I can get the latest, greatest version. And that's okay. That's okay. So I figured we'd come down here and jump on Mr. Watt's wondrous works, and we'll gather up that other one later and see how it is. A little bit more of effort is going to be needed to restart that map, I think. We were quite a ways into it. We did a lot of episodes on old stream so far, and that's just fine because it's certainly been by far one of the most successful farm sim series I've done. And big shout out to every single one of you for making that a thing. Alright, you should be pretty much full. Come on. Grind, grind, grind. Grind, grind. Quit picking up one grain at a time. There we go. Let's get the old pipe out. There we go. I think we're clear of all the poles. Excellent. shut her down for the moment. Let's waddle across the street and buy ourselves a tractor. Now I think I'm going to go with the little Massey. I'll show you which one I mean here. Let's load her up. Like I said, I've got nothing for gear right now other than, well, the harvester and header we just bought, plus the little Brantner trailer and the in-game water trailer. So, where are we? This guy. I'm going to go with this little 71 horse. Does have front loader attachment. Good enough. Yeah, let's buy that. Okay. Alright, there she is. Nice little tractor. Nothing too fancy. But, hey, I like it. Got all the working parts. It also has a proper high hitch. So when we hook up our Brantner trailer, we won't be dragging the tongue on the ground. Come on. Oh, there we go. Happy, happy. Alright, let's head up there. So if there are other changes to the map, I didn't exactly get a change log. So if you watch this episode, Clint, and there's something I've missed. I know one thing I did actually miss right away, and we'll get into that. In the other versions, apparently if you went to the, what do we call it, the garden center, and used the shop menu there to buy yourself a pallet of saplings, apparently when you came out of the shop center, you'd actually be inside the garden center. Or the shop menu, sorry. You'd actually be inside the garden center. Oh, I should have bought a mower or something and dragged that back to the farm since I was heading there anyway, empty. Darn. Oh well. Yeah, that's been changed. You no longer need to tab to a tractor to get back out of the garden center. So, I know that's been changed. Beyond that, though, I really don't know. But, as I said, I like the changes so far. They've already made a big difference. Just the fact that gear appears at the shop in a logical enough fashion that it's not a struggle to get things and then get them out of there. I find sneaking in through here, you tend to run over fewer chickens. Now, keyword here, of course, being fewer. Go. So, kind of funny, I didn't realize it, but there's actually a fence back here. See, I was always kind of worried that even just the action of hitching this up because it was so close to the edge might drop a wheel over the borders. But yeah, see how nice and raised that is? So that works really well. Trouble we had with some of the other tractors, of course, they've only got a lower hitch, and it's fine for dolly style trailers, but you put something with a rigid tongue on it, like this guy, and the next thing you know, she's a bouncing and a dragging everywhere. Alrighty. There we go. Let's take this down, empty our harvester. And this is going to be a little bit of a shorter episode, because I'm actually going to try and squeeze the releases of both maps into tonight's uploads. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really looking forward to this. I am. And this is going to be a great map to muck with until the release of the newest Giants offering, which is a little under a month away now, I guess. Or no, I guess still a little bit over a month away. Alrighty. I know we gotta be in pretty snug. It might be a little too snug. Where are you, Mr. Pipey? Okay. There you go. Oh, perfect. Alrighty. I won't fill it by any means, but good start. As I said, this harvester's got a fairly small capacity, but you know, we don't need it to eat the entire field in one go. Alright. Good. So, We don't really need other gear at the moment, so I think what I'm going to do is, unlike most of the time where I just simply... Oh, one thing I will be buying right away is chainsaw. Must have a chainsaw. And we will, of course, be buying our Husky. Thank you very much. There we are. And, oh yeah, $4.68 a ton, standard price. Alright, because we are going to require the both the firewood mod and, of course, a chainsaw to make it all work. There's a few places I want to knock a few things out of my way. So, there you go. But as I said, I think what we'll do is, as we require gear, we will buy it. And we'll just have to see if our needs are met or our money runs out, whichever comes first, and go from there. So I hope you enjoyed the episode. As I said, it was a little bit shorter than normal, but bonus is we're going to get to see 2 maps today. So there you go. This is Watts Farm version 1.3. The links will be in the description. Yes, indeed. I am looking forward to this map. Alright, take care of each other, folks. We don't have sheep yet, so this is sort of just an empty field. I miss my woolly crunchies. It'll come. Take care of each other, folks. This has been Species 7 for Farm Sim 15. Again, Watts Farm version 1.3. Ciao for now.